Yo, guys, Nick Mancini here. Great things are going on. It's the beginning of the week. I hope everyone is staying true to their goals. In my last video, I covered recognizing your passion, developing your vision, and drawing out your blueprint. And today, I'm going to build off of that by talking about the next steps, and that is execution. Now, you might notice that in the last video, I was a little calm, cool, and collected. I was sitting down in my chair, speaking kind of softly in there. That's just because it was a basic framework, and I wanted you guys to get an idea of what I'm doing here. Today, I'm going to be talking about execution, and it's going to be intense, and I'm going to do what I do best and get pumped up for it, guys. So, you have your blueprint. And but let me just say that nobody cares that you have a plan. You don't get paid for having a plan, all right? You get paid for how you execute. And execution is focus, intensity, and consistency, all right? So that's what I'm going to be covering today. Focus, intensity, and consistency. Now, guys, I'm going to dive right into it. Focus is, if you guys remember that chart that I showed you in the first video, the bottom box where it shows where you currently are, the line with the goals veering off of it, and then the vision at the top circle. Now, guys, focus is that line going up the middle with the goals on it. All right? Focus is your tunnel vision. All right? You have to have direct vision down the tunnel right into your vision. All right? And it's inevitable when you're doing this, though, that there are going to be things in life that take you away outside of the tunnel, and they make you kind of lose your focus, and it can even feel like you're still hustling, you're still grinding, you're still moving, but you're not getting anywhere. That's because you've moved outside of the tunnel and you're not going anywhere with it. All right? When that happens, you got to refocus, you got to meditate, and you got to refer to the vision. Guys, the vision is like your brain. All right? Your brain is at the top. It tells everything else in your body what to do. If you don't have a brain, you don't have anything. All right, that is the same goes with your vision. All right, that is your vision. All right, and then another type of focus I just want to cover on is direct focus. All right, direct focus is doing things like going to school, working on projects, being engaged when you go to work, being engaged when you do your homework, guys. Let me just ask, if you're going to school and you're not focused, what are you doing there? You're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. So it's just you got to know the basics of it. You should be, when you're in class, you should be raising your hand. You should be sitting in the front row. You should be nagging your professor after class. You should be going to every single office hour that you could possibly go to. That is direct focus, and those are the little steps that are going to take you every single day closer to your vision. And when you're taking the right steps towards your vision, there is this feeling that I can't even describe. You can only figure it out for yourself once you're doing this. And it is just every single move you make and every single interaction that you have is just bringing you closer to this vision. And it's just this law of attraction that is bringing you closer and closer. It's a great feeling. And once you really get on board with this thing and you really start to get it rolling, I believe that you're going to feel that. All right, so my next point is intensity, guys. And I love to talk about intensity, man, because I believe that I'm a very intense person. I like to be intense. I like to be very upfront. So let me just start out by saying the core to your intensity is your passion. All right, you guys know that I'm a trainer. I like to train people. I don't like to train people. I love to train people. And if you ever saw me in a session, I am watching every single move that my client is making. I'm pumping them up, I'm getting loud, I'm tweaking little things, I'm counting down reps, I'm counting down seconds, I'm just getting them closer every single time, and it's because I'm engaged, I'm intense, and I love what I'm doing. The night before, I'm staying up late, I'm researching methods to, make their program better to their limitations and their needs, just every single thing. It's because I'm passionate about it, and I love to do it, and I'm just engaged about it. And you guys know I'm doing this hockey thing, and if you see me in the weight room, man, I turn into a complete savage when I'm in there. On the ice, I may be playing with some guys that have more skill than me and have more knowledge of the game than me, but I can tell you what, even if I'm the worst guy on the ice, man, I'm still giving it every single thing I got, and that just goes back to my intensity, man. That's going to be me every single day until the day that I die. That's just what I'm doing because I love to train, I love to play hockey, I mentioned in the last video. So now I'm going to close with it. We're going to talk about consistency, guys. And I have a biased opinion about consistency. Focus, intensity, and consistency are all important, but I personally think that consistency is the most important thing here, guys. If passion is the spice of life, then consistency is the key. All right, did you get that? If passion is the spice of life, then consistency is the key, guys. I am so far away from where I want to be in the next few years. It's still so far away. But I can also say that I have come so far since when I first set out on this 2 years ago. And that is just because of consistency, guys. I have been through things, and I've lost a girlfriend, I've lost, friends, I've lost money, I've lost jobs, but even when I'm down in the dirt, even when I'm down in the dirt, you'll still see me just, grabbing and crawling just a little bit at a time, because I just can't stop moving. I can't stop, and that's the most important thing. That's what consistency is going to do. Even when you're down and you're out, even if you just get that little bit to just keep crawling just a little bit and stay consistent with it, man, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You just got to keep banging away at this thing every single day. Any successful person will tell you that it is not going to happen overnight, and you need to have patience, and you need to fail, and you need to learn. All right? That is it. Be consistent, guys. And another thing I just want to give you a warning about, and I think this goes hand in hand with consistency in some degree, is you're going to run into people that when they see what you're doing and they see the path that you're on and where you're headed, they're going to try to bring you down. And I've had people try and bring me down and punk me and do things on my path here, and I tend to be a very thick-skinned person. I like to believe, and when that happens to me, when I run into someone like that, it may almost seem like I'm backing down, but I'm really not. What's happening is, in my head, I'm actually like you have no idea what you just did, man. Because people think that they can come up to me and just be like, boom, shatter, my spirit is just like a glass, and they can just shatter it with a hammer. No, man, no, not my spirit, man. What you're doing actually when you're doing that is you're taking a nozzle and you're tapping into my spirit and you're fueling me up. And that is the kind of mindset you have to have when you run into someone who's trying to bring you down and trying to hate on you, guys. Because if you don't do that, and you let those kind of people get to you, they will kill your consistency and ruin every single ounce of momentum that you have. So don't let that happen, guys. Have a strong mind, have some thick skin, stand up for yourself, and just don't take things so personally, man. People aren't trying to bring you down because of you. They're trying to bring you down because of the greatness that you have within you. All right? With love and with strength, I'm Nick Mancini, guys. Have a great day.